Hi everyone, this is Venugopal. Welcome to my channel. In this video, I am going to discuss about the difference between procedure-oriented programming and object-oriented programming. Let me start. So the topic is difference between procedure-oriented and object-oriented programming. Right. So see, basically, programming languages are of two types. One is procedure oriented programming and the next one is object oriented programming. So what is the difference between these two types of programming languages, right? So let me discuss first here procedure oriented programming. Just let me copy paste. Procedure oriented programming language is what? See, basically, C language, right? C language is a procedure oriented programming language. So why we are calling C is a procedure oriented programming? Okay, right. Now let me give the definition for this. See, any programming language, any programming language which we can write the programs by defining the functions, by defining only functions. Such a type of programming languages are known as procedure oriented programming language. See, the term procedure means here function. So procedure means here function. So function means generally block of statements. Like generally we are going to define a set of statements or block of statements. Okay, that is what here function. We'll see that further what is function exactly. Okay, so that is what here procedure means. Procedure means here function. Function means here block of statements. Here we are going to define some statements here, right? So this is what here function or procedure. So in the C language, we are going to write the programs and we can design the applications by defining the functions or procedures. That is why it is known as procedure oriented programming language. Okay, right. Next, so it is a example I said already. So example for procedure oriented programming language is C language. Next, what is object oriented programming language? So object oriented programming language, right? So we discussed that Java is what object oriented programming. So Java is an example for object oriented programming. So what is exactly object oriented programming, right? Now, see, if any programming language, if any programming language which satisfies or which follows the OOPS principles. OOPS means what here? Object oriented programming system. OOPS means object oriented programming system, right? Principles. See, if any programming language which satisfies or which follows the OOPS principles. OOPS means here object oriented programming system. So what are the principles here? We have the four principles. One is abstraction, and the second one is encapsulation. Third one is inheritance, and the fourth one is polymorphism, right? So these are the four principles, 4 points. One is what? Abstraction, then next encapsulation, inheritance, polymorphism. I'm going to discuss these points very clearly in the next video. Okay, so here the topic is what is exactly object oriented programming. Once again, let me repeat: any programming language any programming language which follows or which satisfies the OOPS principles to design the applications known as object-oriented programming. So in Java, we are going to design the programs by applying these principles here. Okay. And one more point, uh, in any programming language, if we write the programs or if we design the applications using the class and object concepts, class and object concept is known as object oriented programming language. We can say 2 points here. What is exactly object oriented programming? If any programming language which satisfies or which follows the OOPS principles to design the applications known as object oriented programming. At the same time, any programming language which we can design the applications or which you can write the programs based on the class and object known as object oriented programming. Okay, so here I given the example for object oriented programming is what here? Java. Okay, right. So this is the main difference between the procedure and object oriented programming languages. Okay, so thank you. Please subscribe my video, and further I'm going to upload the next topics, what is exactly the OOPS principles and all those. Okay, thank you. Please subscribe my video.